Too loud. Let's see. A few more adjustments, everybody, and we'll be ready to go. All right, so welcome to my live stream. This is a family-friendly live stream, so when you're in the chat, please feel free to keep it friendly. Hang on while we have one more adjustment. Just a moment. All right, so today I am going to be showing everyone how I got my shiny Ditto from my Pokemon Yellow game. And the first part of this that I show you, I've pre-recorded it so that I can focus more on describing what is happening, especially for people who might be trying to play along. Where you find Ditto in Pokemon Yellow is very different than where you find it in Pokemon Red and Blue. And so I thought this might be helpful for people that prefer to use the Pokemon Yellow game for Generation 1 on their virtual console, or if they have somebody to trade with that has Pokemon Yellow. So without further ado, we are going to have, I'm going to run this little clip here, and it will show the trade and so forth. So bear with me just a minute, and I hope that the sound comes through okay. You'll see the clip about to begin. You can see it's about 15 minutes. And so what's happening here is in my Yellow game, I have the player starting to open the link with on my other 3DS where I have Pokemon Gold running, and there's a little bit of back and forth, but basically you just follow the on-screen instructions, and it tells you to wait. Now, as you can see up at the top, in my Yellow game has a Jigglypuff and an Oddish. My Gold game has a Gyarados and just a regular Ditto. Nothing special about it. So I'm just going to trade to get my shiny red Gyarados into my Pokemon Yellow game. And that's what you're seeing here. You'll see the Jigglypuff go away, and the Gyarados from Generation 2 Gold and Silver is the red Gyarados. You'll see that that will come into my Pokemon Yellow game. Okay, and of course the shininess does not show up in Generation 1, but it is still shiny as you can see in a few minutes as it trades over. Of course, the shininess does not show up as it trades over in Generation 1, but it is still shiny. And of course, this is just the completion of the trade. All right, so now that the trade is complete, the way it ends is with the reset, and then when you begin the game again, there you can see I've got my red Gyarados from my Gold game. That's the owner trainer for my Pokemon Gold game. But it does not show up as shiny, of course, because it's only Pokemon Yellow, and they didn't have the capability in the game at that point. So the first thing you want to do is head outside, and wherever you are, use a Pokemon that has Fly, and you want to be flying to Cinnabar Island. I'm sorry. First you want to be flying to, I apologize, you want to fly to Saffron City so that you can get the TM to teach your Gyarados Mimic. That's very important. Unlikely that you would already have Mimic on your Gyarados in Generation 2. So you go to the copycat house in Saffron City and go upstairs and talk to the little girl. She has all kinds of Pokemon dolls in her room. And there's a little dialogue where she imitates being you, which is her favorite hobby. But you've brought her a Pokédoll, so that's the other thing. You want to make sure you have a Pokédoll in your items. She gives you TM31 for Mimic, which is a very important part of the doing this Ditto glitch to get the shiny Ditto. Again, this is a completely in-game glitch. It does not require any special software, any special hardware. You don't want to, or you don't need to mod your 3DS in any way. This is just already built into the original Pokemon Gold and Silver and Pokemon Yellow, Red and Blue games, the method that I'm showing you here. So you teach Mimic to your shiny Gyarados, which you can see I've demonstrated on the screen. And as I say, you will have prepared first by bringing a Pokédoll to Copycat's house, the little girl's house. And now we'll just have a look at our shiny Gyarados and see, there it is. There's Mimic. And we're going to be using that to accomplish the Ditto glitch, the shiny Ditto glitch. Some people call it the double transform glitch. It has a bunch of names. So now we're going to fly to Cinnabar Island, because in Pokemon Yellow, that is where we find Ditto. That's the earliest opportunity that you can find Ditto out on the map. So you go into Pokemon Mansion, and I'm just showing here at Cinnabar Island. You go into Pokemon Mansion, and you do want to put on repels because the encounter rate in here is extremely high, but you're going to go up to the 3rd floor. So now we're on the 2nd floor, and we're just going to keep going up the stairs to the 3rd floor. And once you get to the 3rd floor, you want to flick this switch. So in this demo, I only did the one switch because it was quicker. It allows you to jump off this ledge. That then takes you to a locked place in the 1st floor. And in my case, I did not immediately reset a repel, because now that I'm in the basement, this is where, the basement of the Pokemon Mansion, this is where the Dittos are. So again, what you want to do is you want to run from every encounter that's not a Ditto. I had a lot of encounters, but I just cut them out of the video here so that I could demonstrate this quickly. So here I'm showing I've encountered a Ditto. It's not shiny, but of course in this case it wouldn't appear shiny anyway. But here's what we do. We've got Red Gyarados first in our party. The first thing we do is we're faster. We use Mimic, and we take the transform move from Ditto. This is very important that you do it exactly this way in this order. So then Ditto decides to use the only move it has. It turns into the Gyarados, but now it has the transform move that my Gyarados has, and this is part of how the crazy glitch works. So I go ahead and I decide to use the Dragon Rage as a way to cut. Well, first I use a Leer to weaken the Gyarados a little bit, and then now I have to pretty much do nothing until it finally uses Transform. So in this case, it might use Transform right away, but right now it's using Dragon Rage, and it's using Thrash on me. So I have to find a way to stay alive until the attacking Ditto will finally use transform again. So I brought a lot of potions, lemonade, which heals up about 80 HP, and I have to keep doing things to not kill it. So in this case, I'm using a very weak move, which is just Leer, and it continues, of course, to attack and use various moves. But as I say, I need to stay alive long enough for it to finally use the transform move that it has again, because it won't be shiny at this point if I were to just catch it. So it's using Thrash, I'm using a lemonade, refilling my HP, as you can see. And now it may suffer confusion, which is going to lower its HP. Of course, it's decided to go back to Thrash. So, Dragon Rage lowers my HP 40 hit points. So each time it thrashes, I just hope it doesn't knock me out. Very good. I have 1 HP left. And I'll just reload my lemonade again, reload my HP. And here it still hasn't used transformed, so again I'm using pretty much a non-harmful move, which is Leer, and now it finally has used transform, and this is the point, this is the earliest point at which it now has the shiny attributes which it'll keep. So immediately I use the Dragon Rage, which only takes 40 HP no matter how many times I've used Leer. And now I want to catch it. But I also need to stay alive long enough to catch it. So I'm going to just go for a regular Pokeball and see if that works. Okay, it didn't. So I'm going to have... And it's okay. It's okay that it's now used transform twice. That's okay because it's now... it now has all of the attributes that make it shiny, and the glitch will work. So the main thing is that my shiny Gyarados needs to stay alive. Well, I guess not stay alive. At this point, I just need to catch the Ditto. And you know, you might have to go through this several times. I did not succeed the first time I tried this because I wasn't prepared, and the Ditto prevailed. So this time, I still have living Pokemon. And I'm going to start throwing different types of Pokeballs in earnest, trying to catch it. And hopefully I'll catch it before it suffers confusion. I'll go ahead and, reload my HP a little bit. Actually, I did a revive on the Gyarados in my party, although that's not really necessary. I wanted to switch back to it in case the shiny Ditto tried to do transform again. I don't really want it to turn into my Onix. All right, so I caught it. That was nice. Phew. So even though you can't see that this Ditto is shiny, I'm going to name it Shiny Ditto because we are going to transfer it back to Gold and Silver and prove, in fact, that this Ditto glitch works. Even when things come up like it doesn't use transform right away, or it does transform several times. So here we've got it in our party, and we used an escape rope to go back to the Poke Center. Actually, I think we used Dig, and now we're just going to heal up all the Pokemon because we're still in Gen 1. We haven't switched over to the Game 2 yet. So this is very nice. I hope everyone is having a good day in the chat. Good times on a Saturday afternoon, playing some Pokemon. All right, so let's go and trade this back from Pokemon Yellow to Pokemon Gold. And again, we're doing this on the virtual console of 2 different 3DS machines. and they use a local internet to accomplish the trade in the virtual console world. All right, so what we're seeing is how this looks from Pokemon Yellow side. We're not seeing at the moment how this trade looks from the Pokemon Gold and Silver side. So I had placed the Ditto I just caught at the very last one in the party, and you can't see the nickname I gave it. So I'm trading the shiny Ditto from Pokemon Yellow, and then I'm sending just a regular Ditto from my Pokemon Gold game to shiny. You can send anything, of course, but I just did that because I wanted to. All right, so of course, whatever you trade, it puts in the last slot regardless of where it came from. In my case, it already was in the last slot. And I decided to trade a Scyther over because I'd like to have my red Gyarados back in my Pokemon Gold game. So Scyther being Gen 1 is just fine for going over to Pokemon Yellow. It doesn't have any Gen 2 moves, like it does not have False Swipe. So it worked fine in the time capsule feature. And there you can see the most recent traded in Pokemon shows up as the last slot. So here we are. We did an exit from the trade, and that brings us back to okay, so that is that's the end of the pre-recorded part. Now what I'd like to do is open up my Pokemon Gold game, although it says Silver on the screen. I'm about to switch that over. And if you'll bear with me for a minute, I'm just going to put my little intermission page up for just a moment while I get the live game set up so that can be seen. I want to make sure the sound is good on that. So it'll just be a few minutes if you need to go get something to munch on during the game, during the live stream. But yeah, in order to plug in my capture card and get everything going here, I want to make sure the sound is coming through okay. All right, I've got one thing to try here. I want to make sure that's good. Good. All right, let's go back to. Sorry for these adjustments, but I'm new to live streaming, and I think it's a lot of fun, but there's a definite learning curve, to be sure. All right, let's go ahead and see if this... I'm sorry, there's one more thing that has to happen in order for this to switch over to Pokemon Gold. I have to do one more thing. All right, so here I am. I'm live. Nice and nice. And we'll just go ahead and start going. We'll be able to see the shiny Ditto and get it out of the box. And I had played this game a little bit after I did the demo clip that I just showed. So here we are, Pokemon Gold, and I'll go ahead and continue. And here I am. In this case, I'm in the daycare, And I'm going to, well, let's first see who's in my party. Okay, I just have a Togepi in my party, and so we will go get the blue Ditto out of the computer, out of the PC. And let's see, we're in shinies. So here's my shiny Gyarados, my red shiny Gyarados that I had gotten back from Pokemon Yellow. And you can see there's the Mimic that I had taught it there. And there's my shiny Ekans. This is a shiny Gyarados that I had traded in from another game, Pokemon Silver. So here is the Ditto. I love the sprite in Gen 2. So here's the shiny Ditto that we got from Pokemon Yellow. And there's its transform. When you trade them over, they are holding a metal powder, which just makes their evasiveness go up, I believe. Okay, so Granny is the owner-trainer name I had in my Pokemon Yellow game. And you can see that all of its stats are almost all the same amount. I think this has, this was part of what caused the rumors that perhaps when they designed Ditto and Mew, they had a lot in common. Like typically all of Mew's stats are all the same or just different by one number. But of course Mew is much more powerful than Ditto. So there we have transform, and let's go ahead and take this out of the box, out of the PC, because we're going to ride around with that, which I will explain why in a minute. Meanwhile, it might be fun to also take out, maybe we'll just do a little bit of breeding while we're riding around with the shiny Ditto. So I think we'll use, let's just have a look. We'll use shiny Gyarados, and I'm going to have a quick look and see if I have any Pokemon that are compatible for breeding with the Gyarados while we run around with the shiny Ditto. So, okay, bug types, those are not compatible. Okay, let's see, change box. I've got to look in the other box. Okay, let's have a look here. So, I'm not sure. I think Tentacool might be compatible with Gyarados. Just having another quick look. Most of these are field type in the field egg group. All right, let's go ahead and just see if Tentacool is compatible. So, what should I raise? How about the Gyarados? So just to keep it organized, I tend to give the male Pokemon to the man and the female to the daycare lady, but that's not important in the game. If you're trying to breed, as long as they're both one male, one female, that works. So here's my Octo is the name, TC for daycare. Daycare Octo is what I called my Tentacool. So I am going to put that in. And then here's, you may know this already, but here's how you tell if they're compatible, is you ask them, oh, it's the red Gyarados, red Gyarados that was left with the daycare man. It has no interest in DC Octo. Okay, so that means it is not going to breed with the Tentacool. They're not in the same egg group, so even though it's a male and a female, that will never make an egg. So I'm going to take that back out. And of course, if I didn't reset my game, I'm just showing you. You have to pay the daycare lady to get it back. So I'm going to go ahead here and put this back in the PC. Togepi is considered a baby Pokemon, so it cannot breed until after it evolves into a Togetic. There's our shiny Ditto. Let's see what else we have in the box. I don't think any of these, I don't think Totodile can breed. I think that Gyarados is water 2. Let's see. I'll change box one more time. And, aha. I think I have them in the breeder's box, possibly. So this is a regular Ditto, and this is the female Ekans that I bred with it already. Don't really want to repeat that at the moment. Anything in the monster group, I'm sorry, not the monster group, the dragon group can breed with Gyarados. Let me just see if there's anything else I've got in these other boxes. Otherwise, we'll just head out on our blue Ditto adventure. Alright, so I just have econs in the box. And any other boxes? Yes. Alright, looking for something that is either in the Dragon group or the Water 2 group that we can breed with our Ditto. I'm sorry, not our Ditto, the Red Gyarados. You can see that I did soft resets on my other game, on my silver game, to get female starters for once I'm ready. I am not finding anything other than the econs, which I already bred. Alright, well, I am going to leave Gyarados in there, and we'll head out on our adventure without breeding anything. And here's what I like to do. So we've got Togepi and our blue Ditto. And what I'd like to do is get some experience on shiny Ditto. So pretty much just have it, I'm going to put it in first place. Does it matter? I'll put it in first place at the moment, sure. The purpose of not just getting the Ditto and using it right away to breed is a theory I've had, something I've noticed. I think that if your Pokemon are friendly to you, if you've developed friendship by playing with them in your game, taking them around the map, battling them, leveling them up, using items on them, I think they make eggs more quickly. I've noticed that when I go to, I'll just go ahead and battle. I've noticed that when I try to breed something in the daycare that I just got from a trade, sometimes it takes a long time to make an egg. When you trade Pokemon, they're not friendly at first. This is a new thing with Generation 2. You're familiar with it if you've played the later generations. But the idea of friendliness began with this generation. So it's kind of fun to see. It's kind of fun to see Ditto transform into these other Pokemon, and instead of being a purple version of them, it is simply a blue version of them. But this Ditto its stats are also going to improve by each of the different types of Pokemon that I fight. So there's no real need to there's no need to fight more than one type of Pokemon at a time. As I say, this is a theory of mine, and I thought it would be entertaining to see all the different ways that Ditto can look, the shiny Ditto, as it transforms into the various Pokemon that it battles. And I'm just going to go around one sort of loop from Goldenrod City around to Violet City and then back around and that tends to be enough to improve the friendliness. So here we have Togepi using Metronome, which means you never know what is going to happen. So the move Disable in Generation 2, this was the first generation where it was, I want to say this was when it was introduced, but the nice thing about it is it just lasts and lasts. It doesn't wear off after 5 turns. So it was nerfed in later generations, but in this generation it's pretty effective as a battling technique. All right, so here we go. We're gonna ride around on the bicycle and head on out. Head out of Goldenrod City and see various things that Ditto can battle rather. All right, so we have a Pidgey. Let's see, blue Pidgey. Right, Ditto, transform. Oh, Pidgey looks kind of good dressed in blue. That's a good one. So, bird moves are often the best moves to use against another bird, unless you have something like electric, which is very good, of course. Of course, the nice thing about this too is being a traded Pokemon, Ditto definitely gets its experience points and gets leveled up faster, and this of course also helps improve the friendship. So again, since this is about improving its friendship, I don't necessarily need to use an item on it at the moment, but I will, because I think that is a great way to get the shiny Ditto happier sooner. Well, you know what? I think I should go back to Goldenrod and see if I can give it a haircut. So I've already fought with a Pidgey, so I don't necessarily plan to do that more than once per Pokemon. Let's go to the underground and see if any of the haircut brothers do haircuts on Saturday. You know, it's the weekend thereafter. We want to look our best for Saturday night. I'm the older and better of the 2 haircut brothers. I can make your Pokemon beautiful for just 500 Pokebucks. Would you like that? Yes. Alright. I could do it on Togepi, but I believe Togepi's friendship is pretty high already. They're all done. Shiny Ditto looks happy. So I think just for fun, let's go to the nice lady in Goldenrod, whoops, who can tell us about the happiness of our Pokemon. Whoops. Other side of the railroad tracks. Here's her house. How do you do? Having a good afternoon? If you treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Oh, let me see your Ditto. You should treat it better. It's not used to you. Well, of course, because that's what I just got done trading it. But if I put Togepi up at the head of the party, then she will tell me about Togepi. If you treat your Pokemon nicely, let me see your Togepi. I get the feeling that it really trusts you. So this is the highest, most positive thing that she ever says. This tells you that this Pokemon has reached its maximum level of friendship and that it will evolve on the next time it levels up. So that's a nice thing. I'm going to put Ditto back out front again. Ditto needs some help here. And let me just double check that I have healing things. Let me see. I've got 1 fresh water. I've got 3 soda pops. I think I will go and get a little more good stuff. You know, rather than potions, I found that it's more economical. Silly, wrong direction. It is more economical to just buy lemonades or soda pops in this part of the game and really just load up on them, because it leaves me, whoops, wrong way. The elevator does not, I do not want the basement. I want the elevator to go to the roof. Let's see what's up on the roof on Saturday. Vending machines are the only thing I'm really looking for at the moment. So it's a little tedious that they only come out one at a time, but it really doesn't matter. If you stock up on them, then you have them throughout other parts of your gameplay until you get Fly and can fly back to Goldenrod, stock up again. Oh, I got the fresh water by mistake. No harm done. All right, that should do it for now. Take the elevator out of the department store. First floor. All right, so I think I will just heal up and then we'll go riding around with Blue Ditto, improve its friendship before we start really using it in the daycare. For those of you who might have tuned in and missed the beginning, you can slide back and look at the beginning of the chat where I show exactly how we got a Blue Ditto from Pokemon Yellow. It's a little different than getting it in Pokemon Red and Blue in terms of where you look for it and what level it's at. Although the main part of that glitch is the same. So, okay, I don't really need to be at the box here. Just tend to go there by force of habit. I will be uploading this video after the stream is over for people that want to review that Ditto glitch method. It will be on my channel, TheGameNGrannie. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like notifications. Alright, so here's Shiny Ditto. And stats are the same. It hasn't leveled up yet, but the friendliness is improving. Also, you can follow me on Twitter if you'd like to have notifications for future live streams and videos. Alright, and we're off. I will also be doing giveaways of in-game Pokemon on Sun and Moon that I've caught and bred. I have a number of 5 IV Pokemon, legitimate in-game Pokemon, in-game only Pokemon. So again, feel free to subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitter for notifications of the giveaways. You can also contact me on Discord if there is something specific, or if you'd like me to contact you directly about these high IV competitive Pokemon that I have for giveaway. Alright, let's see what else we can fight. Well, we fought a Pidgey already. Let's fight something else. I know the better word is battle. Battle is different than fight somehow. Okay, let's see what shiny Ditto looks like when we get to battle a Growlithe. Hey Growlithe. Let's see what moves you've got. So, we'll use transform. And now, now we are a blue Growlithe. That's nice. Although, well, we should have some protection against Ember. Not very effective. Let's try Bite. That's good. Maybe I'll catch him if I don't kill him. Alright. It didn't lower its HP down to the red, but let's see if it will do with a Pokeball. One, two, three. Gotcha! Alright, good. I got Growlithe. That's nice. Puppy. It has a brave and trustworthy nature. It fearlessly stands up to bigger and stronger foes. Give a nickname. Yes. Although it's just a puppy, I'm not that good about nicknames. I'm always open to suggestions, people in the chat. For now, I'm just going to call it Fire Pup. And give it a little smiley face. That smiley face reminds me that it's male when I'm just looking at it by name. So I think what I'd like to do is just go all the way back to the first town that we were in and see what each Pokemon that you get from the beginning of the game, what it looks like as a shiny Ditto imitating it. I think that would be entertaining. And it would also help the EVs for Ditto to develop while it's getting friendly. And collect berries on the way. Alright, Caterpie. What do you look like all blue? If it was a regular Ditto, of course, Caterpie would look purple. I think fighting a Caterpie improves the EV for speed on your Pokemon. So, Caterpie looks blue. Alright, Tackle. I know, I'm level 18. It's not that fair, but on the other hand, Ditto's relative stats to Caterpie's apparently are not very intimidating in the attack department. Of course, Generation 2, a lot of the stats all really were adjusted in later generations. Caterpie could be somebody in Generation 2. Butterfree was still pretty strong. So we're going to collect some berries and just go all the way back to the first town. There's a berry for you. Nice, nice, nice. All right, here we go. One more berry. Berries are very, very good to have in quantity when you get to Olivine City and you see the mill tank, and the mill tank is sick. It wants berries, and it's just really nice if you've been collecting them along the way. Alright, and as you may know from people that have played Pokemon Gold and Silver in the past, or if you're paying attention to what Professor Elm tells you, he has a little Pokemon healer in his lab. The thing that a Pokemon Center has that the first town here, New Bark Town, does not have is there's no computer in here. There's, you know, the computer that's in your house only helps you decorate your room. And I thought as long as I'm here, I'd show off all the fun things I've been getting from Mystery Gift. You can use the Mystery Gift feature through infrared with another player that has another DS with Pokemon Gold or Silver on it. And I demonstrate that in day 4 of this series on my channel, The GameNGrani, how that exactly works. But basically, it gives you items that you can use in battle, and it also gives you crazy stuff to put in your room. So in this case, I've got a Shelter doll and a Machop doll. And if you go into your computer, which has your battling items from the game, but it does not give you access to your Pokemon that are stored. So decoration, bed, poster, ornaments. So the dolls are considered ornaments. So you can see I got a Magikarp doll, a Shelter doll, a Voltorb doll, a Machop doll. Machop is out. I think I'll put Voltorb out, and I'll put it on the left. And since Shelter is out, I will put Magikarp on the right. We'll have a look at that. But it's a fun thing. You can, for each person that you that has another DS, that you have to be in the same room to do it. You can't do it over the internet. But each day that you do a mystery gift using the virtual console of Pokemon Gold and Silver, for each person you get another gift. So if you have 3 different friends, you can pretty much get 3 gifts every single day. So here is my Voltorb doll. Very simple icon for it, sprite if you want to call it that. And there's my Magikarp doll. You can also get a poster. You can get a Clefairy poster. There might be a couple of other posters. Alright, so now we will head back. I could get on the bike. And we'll start looking and see how Shiny Blue Ditto looks as it imitates these other Pokemon and builds up some EVs in battle. Alright, so Shiny Blue Ditto is now transformed into a blue Sentret. I don't know why, I just think that is so funny. So let's see, what does the level Sentret have? Level 3? It has Tackle. Even though we're level 18, let's see. Okay, that puts a dent in it. I'm not going to catch the Sentret just in this particular game. I don't need it. In my Pokemon Silver game, my other game, I am catching whatever Pokemon I'm not getting in this game, so that in the end I will do a live stream in the future of completing my Pokedex. Not doing it just at the moment. We could have a quick look at the Pokedex. So you can see that of my starters, 2 of them have evolved at this point. These are the various Pokemon that I have seen in battle, and the ones that I've caught mean that, as you may know, caught or I traded them into the game from my other games. So this is just a quick review of everything in the Pokedex. For this is, I'm playing Pokemon Gold at the moment. Girafarig, which I really like. Very, very strong Pokemon. Shuckle. Shuckle actually will spawn, and so if you check your map from time to time, well, let's go ahead and just show this. If you fight someone that has a Shuckle, but you haven't caught it, in this case you can see that I caught it, but I caught it on a spawn. You can use your Pokedex like this. You bring up the record, and even if you don't have it in Gen 2, it will show you on the map if it's spawning. Now I actually found my Shuckle in Dark Cave, of all places, but it's not showing on the map right now, which means in Johto it's not spawning. And we have not gotten to the island where we could get it. So we'll cover that more in future live streams. So let's get on with battling some more Pokemon that you would see in the beginning of the game, and how it looks when Ditto transforms. Well, we just fought a Sentret, so I'm going to run. Fighting a variety of Pokemon, the more variety, the better the EVs will build up. Your experience value points on your Pokemon sooner. You'll have a more well-rounded stats. So let's see. Let's go ahead and transform into Spearow. All right, a blue Spearow. And we can see that level 2 Spearow has Peck and Growl. Of course, bird moves are good against birds. Not that there's many options at this point in this battle. Crit, that's good. Let's see what else we can find. Usually in this area there's Jigglypuffs and Geodudes as well, if you ever want to start a game with either of those. Right after you leave Professor Elm's, you can come to this area. And we'll turn into a Rattata. Of course, we're still level 18, but we only get to see the moves that this Rattata has. So this Rattata has Tackle and Tail Whip, and there we are, a little blue mouse. Too bad the shiny transference doesn't work in Gen 2. But it's a clever idea for Gen 1, Gen 2 to Gen 1. Okay, so we already fought a Spearow. Let's find something else. I'm going to do a run. Oh, hi there, Mysterious, Latios, and Link. You guys are funny. How long have you been playing your copy of Gold and Silver for? Well, I did a certain, I haven't gotten that far. I've gotten past Krudiak and City, and I got as far also as, oh, come on, Link, this family friendly, please be nice. There's young children and old people watching this. Okay, how long have I been playing? Oh, look, we've got blue Geodude. So in this particular copy, I did do some shiny hunting, and that took up some time. But I'll show you the timestamp in just a minute. As soon as we fight this Geodude, it's 20-something hours. But as I say, that doesn't really matter. It's not very accurate because you use up a lot of time riding around on the bike if you're hatching eggs. Link, are you playing along? Are you just trolling? Are you 100 years old? Well, I am a granny for real. I am for real a granny, but I am not. There we go. Yeah, don't spam, Link. I don't know how old you are, but don't spam. That's silly spam stuff. All right, here we are. Fight, tackle. See, so even though I'm level 18, I am not showing that I've got the, considerable attack power against Geodude's defenses. Link, you're 80. That means you're pretty hot. But if you're 80, then you're older than me, because even though I am a granny, I am not 80. Nope, not 80 yet. I have a ways to go. I'll probably be a great granny by the time I'm 80. All right, let's see. Got one more. All right, let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show you how long I've been playing this game. This particular version of this game, of course. So, 26 hours and 7 minutes. I would say, probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 hours of that was just riding around hatching eggs. For that part of it. So I want to just grind in here a little bit more, see if I can battle with a Jigglypuff. I don't know if one will appear. How come you play this? Just wondering. Oh, I gotta tell you, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I've played all of the generations since they first came out. I first started playing Pokemon because my young children were like, Mom, we want to play Pokemon, because it had just come out, and I was like, well, I better play the game just to make sure that it's good for them. And of course, they sort of liked it, and I loved it. I love it. So I'm playing this now because I think that I want to have as much Pokemon from Gen 2 ready to go when Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon drop. I think there may be something in that game that involves the national dex, because as you know, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, the dex only covers the Pokemon that naturally appear, and there's no national dex. So I think Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon will have a national dex, and I think there's going to be something with it. So I do want to go ahead and enjoy Pokemon Gold and Silver, but mostly complete the Gen 2 decks, so that I will be able to eventually load it up to Pokemon Bank. Also, it's really a wonderful opportunity for shiny hunting those Pokemon which are not available at all in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. I mean, there's ways to kind of get Gen 4 Pokemon and Gen 3 Pokemon up through the generations. It's too difficult and time consuming. I think this is just going to be so much faster and more fun. Okay, so I hope everyone's having fun today, of all ages. This is an all ages chat. And thank you for joining. I'm always glad to have people talking in the chat. I know lots of people like to just watch and not necessarily chat because they're playing along or they're doing something else, washing their laundry, whatever. But for entertainment purposes only. That's what we do here. All right, we've already fought a Pidgey. We're just going through and trying to get experience points at the moment from different Pokemon. You can clone Pokemon and use Bank to transport them. Well, yes. See, so I used the very first episode of this series. I used the cloning glitch to get all 3 starters. And I will admit that, especially for shiny hunting, it's nice to have nuggets. So after I found the first nugget, I went ahead and cloned a bunch of those. Because when you go to get something out of the daycare, you know, of course they want money. Oh, which way am I going? Crazy. So you have 20 shiny Gyarados. What are you going to do with that many shiny Gyarados, Link? Tell me, tell me. And is Link because you're a Zelda fan? Zelda being another really great Nintendo game. Everyone's having fun battling. You should too. Well, I gotta tell you, I am having fun battling. Especially because I want to see everything turn into a shiny blue version of itself. So the thing is there's no way at the moment to get Generation 2 Pokemon up to the Pokemon Bank, so trade them to people on Moon for free. And you love Zelda. Yay! I love Zelda. Did you play the original SNES Zelda games? I think one of the things that it would be nice to see is some Zelda merchandise with the earliest. Actually, I don't want to trade. I want to fight this transform. I'd like to see merchandise with different logos and designs from the earliest versions of Link and Link and Zelda. I played all of them up through Wind Waker, and after that, being a mom, I think by then my children were teenagers, and I did not have enough time. But now that I'm a granny, I have time again. So we got to see what Kakuna looks like. We can battle them, of course. Improved friendliness. Woo! What am I doing? I'm using the circle pad to direct the bike at the moment. Alright. Well, I already fought a Pidgey. As you may know, if you've played Generation 1 and Generation 2, you know that it's very relevant which Pokemon you fight when you're trying to build up strength. Wow. Just want to go into the dark cave, mess around without the lights on. Alright, well I did fight a Geodude already, but I'll just do it one more time. It is good to help you build up your defense. And a strong Ditto is going to do better on the stats if you're trying to breed a shiny Pokemon. You want your Ditto to have good stats, because it's one of the parents, and if it's acting as the male, then its stats are going to be very relevant in passing the special stats in passing on to the baby Pokemon. Can you trade on Wi-Fi with gold and silver? That confuses me a lot, so if I want to trade, I have 2 boxes of Mew. Oh, well that's nice. So, let me see. When you trade on Wi-Fi, it uses Wi-Fi. However, it doesn't go over the internet. That's what I think. I might listen, Link. If you're on Discord, if you look in the directions, the description, you'll see my Discord name. If you want to invite me as a friend, if you aren't on Discord, the link in my description should allow you to get into Discord. It'll ask you to set it up with an email or something like that. And then you'll be in, and you can DM me. We can talk over DM about trading. I've got some pretty good stuff too. If are you a fan of Sun and Moon? I do have some really good 5IV Pokemon battle ready Pokemon that I have bred. That I will do a giveaway on live stream at some point, but I just want to get rid of them so I have more room in my Pokemon bank. It's crazy enough, I almost have my Pokemon bank full. It's like 80% full, which it's crazy how I got there. Excuse me. At least battling the Geodude will improve my Ditto's defenses. Yes, I do want your friend code. If you type it in the comments below, then you'll see my friend code. And that would be really fun because we can do trading that way using the Festival Plaza. I love Sun and Moon and Gold and Silver. I know how you feel. I think we're on the same page. Definitely, we know which games to like. All right, what does a Bellsprout look like? I want to see shiny blue Ditto be a Bellsprout. There it is. Shiny Ditto transformed into Bellsprout. Yes, thank you. List it in the chat. Thank you. And put your in-game name that goes with your friend code, and add my friend code from the description, so that when I go to add you, if I'm already in yours, then your in-game name will show up and we'll be able to exchange. So that would be great. That'd be a lot of fun. I have played so many hours in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Do you have an idea of how many hours you've played? I think I've played all the hours there are. I think my game's not adding more hours anymore. So, Vine Whip is not very effective, even when there's a difference of these levels. Okay, hang on, let me do that and that. Okay, you have red hair and your name is Mason and your friend code is that. Thank you very much, Mason. And 400 hours. Whoa, congratulations. It's a good show. Very good show. I think I'm going to have to switch to Togepi because I'm not getting very far with... well, I guess I could fight a little more. I might be able to get the Ditto to beat this Bellsprout. Red hair is the best color hair. I'm a granny, but I had a grandmother when I was a child, and she had red hair. And I did not get her red hair, but I think red hair is beautiful. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, so we've seen a Bellsprout. I think I'll go to Poke Center and heal up. All right. So in the chat, has anyone done shiny hunting in Pokemon X and Y in the Friends Safari? On the friends list, one digit won't fit in. There should... I think on my friend code that I might have mistyped, there should not be a 0. It should be like yours is 4 digits and a space, 4 more digits and a space. I can check that in a minute. If you give me just a second here, I will just gonna go outside there and wait for a moment while I check and see what my description says about my friend code. Oh yes, I see the problem. yes, my friend code should be 0791-6004. That should be a dash, and then 7908. So right after the 4, that should be a dash, not a 0. I don't think I can fix it right now. Let me see. I might be able to fix it while I'm in the live stream. Not 100% sure if that will if that will show up. I'm going to see if I can fix that. Okay, you added me. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, I did that part. I fixed it, but it's going to show up later, unfortunately. Although I changed it, there isn't like a YouTube streaming button that allows me to quite do that. All right, so here we are. We'll continue on our way and get back on the bicycle and ride around. It's kind of fun to use surf and go on all these ponds. I don't have a surf Pokemon with me at the moment, but I think, whoops, Jim. Just realized I should get a cut Pokemon because I am going to take the route where I'm going to need that in a moment. I've got to figure out which box my cut Pokemon is in. Alright, where are we? Alright, these are not the Pokemon I want. It's probably in this one. If you haven't played Gold and Silver before, it's very easy to name the boxes. If you want to kind of organize your Pokemon and keep things straight, you can see that I've named them. You basically, when you open the PC, you go into change box, and then you'll see an option like this. If you select a box, then right there you can go ahead and name it. But anyway, let's get out my Pokemon that has cut. Is it this one? I don't know. Let's check the moves. No, okay, so that one has Surf. That's pleasant. Chico might have cut, my Bayleaf. You can see my starters that I used the glitch. Do you like the 2DS or 3DS Pokemon sprites or games? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, I'm sorry. The 2D, like two-dimensional or three-dimensional Pokemon sprites or games. You know, now that I'm a granny and I wear glasses, if I look at stuff in 3D, it makes me feel crazy. So I actually don't look at the 3D version of the sprites. I think I might be missing something. I should actually look now that you mention it. I think now I'm curious. I think I should go ahead and see what they look like. All I can say is I like the 2D sprites because that's all I've seen so far. Okay, so let me just verify that my Pokemon in my party has... We have Chico, we have Cut. Good, all right, we'll be able to get through. We're going to go down through Azalea Town and see Kurt and use our blue Ditto to fight some more and build up its strength so it will be a great breeding partner. And we'll pick up berries and apricorns along the way. Oh, you like the two-dimensional more? Okay. All right, good to know, good to know. A little known fact is that, because I know when I first played Gold and Silver years ago, the apricorns that I didn't turn into the Pokeballs, I just threw them away. I thought they were a waste of time. But it turns out you can sell them to stores for 100 Pokebucks. So that is really handy. If you've collected a bunch of apricorns that you are not going to convert into Pokeballs because you don't have the time or you're not in that part of the game, sell them. And then you have more money for doing cool stuff with your game. Pokebucks. That's what I call them. Okay, we're going to fight this Bellsprout. I think fighting the Bellsprout improves your special defense. Not 100% sure about that. It's either attack or defense, but I think it's special defense. I tend to look stuff up. Now you know. All right, good, good. I tend to look stuff up on Cerebi.net when I want to know the details or I get curious about how something works better. But yeah, the fact that you can get money for apricorns, I found that out entirely by desperation one day and was delighted. Yeah, if you try to sell a berry that give you 5 Pokebucks, it's not really worth it. The berry itself is more useful to have. Yeah, you like Cerebi too. Well, I like the way it's organized because pretty much anything you look at on a page gives you a link. Bulbapedia is pretty good, but it's sort of intellectual, and sometimes I just want like a picture of something that gives me the answer without too much, you know, more research. So I do like Cerebi. I like their news that tells you about special events and codes. Right now, I think today is the last day that Target in the United States is giving away, they're giving away codes for a level 50 Charizard. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to change Pokemon because I am out of moves. Let's see if my little Growlithe can beat the Bellsprout. You'd think, right? Fire type. I don't know if Growlithe has a fire move yet. I think it has Ember. Let's see. Yes. All right, Growlithe, get to work. Scorch that grass. Yeah, goodbye. All right. Did you play Ruby and Sapphire? If you did, if so, did you go to the special events like New York for the 10th anniversary? You know what? I didn't. Well, let me qualify this. I played Ruby and Sapphire like crazy. I played, I want to say first I played Ruby really, really a lot. Then I played Sapphire really, really a lot. But I didn't go to any special events, which now I'm realizing I missed. I missed a lot of good stuff. Did you go to any of the events in New York? Or do you know anybody that did? Okay, look, I've got Blue Mareep. Shiny Blue Ditto is now a Mareep. And level 6 Mareep only knows Tackle. Alright? I think my Tackle is stronger than Mareep's Tackle. All right. In Gen 2, whether a move... Oh, you got 10th anniversary Latias? Latias? Nice. What did it have? Was it shiny? Was it carrying anything cool? Tell me about it. Here we go. What do we have over here that we can battle? Another Mareep. I think I'll run. See if we can find something else. Okay, let's see. Bellsprout. We already fought Bellsprout. I want to see something new. Show me something new. It's not shiny. Latias is not shiny. It is. Oh, you moved it into Moon. You forgot what item it had because it was a long time ago. So, how did you bring it forward into Moon? Does that mean you transferred it somehow from Ruby and Sapphire into? Was it Black and White that was next? What was next? Did you move? Did you catch it in? I'm sorry. Did you bring it into an Emerald game or a Ruby and Sapphire game? I think I'm going to go fishing here. I want to see what some of these fish look like when they when Blue Ditto transfers into it. I don't have the good rod. Whoops, where are we? I got the good rod in Allvine. I haven't fought the Allvine gym yet, oh, I didn't get the good rod. That's in my silver game. Darn it. Do I not have any rod? Oh my gosh! What a slug! I'm a lazy bum. I don't have a fiddlesticks. I don't have a fishing rod yet. That is so funny. So if you've been playing Pokemon Moon, were you also playing Pokemon Sun? I don't see a lot of difference between the two games, but I have them both and I've played them both a lot. Really a lot. I haven't gotten that far in the battle tree, but mostly I've been doing, I'm going to do a live stream on competitive breeding and something called speed breeding for Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm going to do that before Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come out, because people may want to breed up for competitive Pokemon quickly before Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon drop. I need to pay a little more attention to my game here. Alright. Guess we're going to heal up and go into the cave. You only have Moon. Cool. So when I got Moon, I thought, well, if I'm playing in the daytime, you know, it'll be bright out, and you know, I'd like to have like something easy on the eyes. But then it turns out I was playing at night, and I find playing Pokemon Moon at night and it's daytime in the game, that makes me happy. I like playing Pokemon Moon when it looks like it's daytime in the game. I'm just saving here because I realize I've been playing for quite a while, and although I think I'm plugged in, I think my battery should be okay. I don't know, every hour or two I like to save just in case something goes goofy with my 3DS. You want Sun? You know, at this point, if you are near any kind of a GameStop or something like that, buying used copies of Sun will save you some money, although perhaps not as much money as it should be. I think you only save $5 or something, but you know, saving money is good. You know, if you have any friends that have spare copies of Pokemon Sun, you might be able to buy it off of one of them. Alright, I'm going to fight this Geodude, even though I've fought some of them before on the shiny Ditto. This Ditto really doesn't have that great a stat for defense, so this is, as I've said before, this is the way to do it. Link, are you playing right now? Are you playing Pokemon Moon or Gold and Silver right now? Or one of the other gens? Yes, I've from GameStop. The question is, did I ever get any event Pokemon from GameStop? I have gotten most of them. I just got the Marshadow. Well, yeah, just got the Marshadow. I have the Salazzle. I got Celebi from, when you buy Gold and Silver, of course, when you download it from the eShop, you get a Celebi that you can put in Sun and Moon. Back in the, last year I got Arceus from GameStop. and a couple of other things. I found that GameStop is pretty generous with their cards. If you go in and you ask for a few extra cards when they're having an event, they're happy to give them away. And that's useful if you have multiple games, or if you have a friend or a relative that can't get into GameStop. It makes them very grateful. As the GameNGrani, I have grandchildren that like to have that, so I always get extra cards. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing about when you copy a move, you only when you copy a Pokemon, you only get five power points for each of the moves that you copy. So it let me think. I'll build up my Togepi. Let's see. You're playing Pokemon Silver, but you can switch anytime. Oh, nice. Yeah, you love the cards. Tell me which GameStop events that you've been to that you liked. You're playing Pokemon Silver, you can switch anytime. Well, that was good. I got a nice fighting move on Metronome that just took that Geodude right out, even though of course I'm a higher level. It's sort of not fair. Now I think everything should be fine with Ditto when I transform into this Zubat. Let's see. It starts all over again with the number of moves. So it's using Leech Life on me, and it's funny because shiny Zubat being blue, shiny Ditto being a blue Zubat, sorry, not like a shiny Zubat at all, looks blue. You've got Marshadow and Salazzle. Good. Am I going to the Pokemon movie 20? Yes. Yes, I am. I do not know where to get tickets, though. I'm just keeping an eye out for it in my area. There should be event Pokemon associated with the movie. It'd be fun. I'll try to get my grown-up children to come because some of them are Pokemon fans. It would be fun. So all I have is Leech Life. Is that it? That is going to be a very long battle. So I think I need to yeah. In this case, I'm going to switch to another Pokemon. So, did I get the Legendary Beast and Celebi from GameStop in 2011? No, I wish that I had. I was living in a very remote, rural area at the time, and the GameStop was super far away. Well, Link, I don't know if you're really 80 years old or not, but Pokemon, they have an enduring appeal for all ages. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of the Zubat. There's something about the Pokemon that are cheerful. You know, even the Halloween ones or the dark ones, the grumpy Pokemon, they're all pretty hilarious. You got the Beast and Moon? Which Beast? The Lunala? Did you get Lunala? Or are you talking about Ultra Beasts? Oh my goodness, you transferred them up from Heart Gold. Oh, cool. That is extremely cool. That requires a lot of patience and dedication. I admire that. Okay, I'm going to run from this Geodude since we've done that. Maybe we should head out of this cave. So you have all three legendary beasts, Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. Nice. That's really nice. Well, so I'm going to catch the 3 of them in this game and just keep them around, probably duplicate them using the glitch, and then when Gen 2 can finally be loaded up to Pokemon Bank, then I'll load them up then to Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, something like that. Alright, let's head out of this cave. When Gen 2 can finally be loaded up to Pokemon Bank, so I have a sort of a poll question. That is super hard to catch all the legends. Well, that's going to take a while. I don't know about all of them, but I'm pretty determined. I hope that I get all of them. Alright, we've already fought Masuda. Oh my goodness. So when you caught them in Gold and Silver, did you catch them all in the same game? I mean, all of the running dogs, as I call them. The legendary dogs. Let's see if I can get a berry here. Oh my goodness. So when you caught them in Gold and Silver, did you catch them all? How far are you playing on the Virtual Console then, your Pokemon Silver? And if so, how far have you gotten? Whoops. Yeah, let's see if I can catch a Slowpoke. That'd be kind of fun to see what a Slowpoke looks like when Shiny Ditto imitates. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe I'll come back and, well, yeah, I'll come back. Whoop. Somehow this circular pad is more smooth, but I'm not as good at it. Alright, let's load up. Heal up my pokes. So, yeah, so you beat Silver on Game Boy Color. Not on Virtual Console. I've beaten Silver on Virtual Console. Meaning, it's all about typing. So, are you saying that you you beat Silver on the Virtual Console, like the Elite Four? Did you already do Kanto on the Virtual Console in Pokemon Silver, or not? Not on the Virtual Console. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. Let's see. I want to keep cut. I can keep these a little bit longer. Sure. Although I am a little curious to see how much more before I can evolve my Togepi into Togetic. 407 points. That's pretty easy. I guess being Saturday, I should be able to do the bug catching contest when I get past Goldenrod. Oh my goodness. Somehow these controls are not cooperating. Alright, Kurt, what have you got for me? You just finished my Pokeball? I got a Moonball. Alright, so I think it's yellow apricorns make Moonballs. Do I have that right? Okay, let's see. You're saying you did Kanto in both games, but on Game Boy Color. You caught all the running dogs, but on the DS, you have not done that yet. Oh, okay, I follow. Thanks for the clarification. Okay, so I want to go and gonna go get an apricorn out of the box where I've got them. I don't have them in my items list because I think I've filled up my items list with junk. So, whoops, I don't want to go into Bill's PC. Alright. Go into my items box, and I wonder, 31, 31 is something. Oh, Mimic. 31 is Mimic. I think it's Mimic. All right. Let's see. So white is fastballs, and fastballs are not good for Abras, but they are very good for unknowns. They will, unknowns, people call them unknowns. So the fast balls, which are made from the white apricorns, are very good for Magnemite. They're very good for unknowns. There's a couple others that they're good for. Unfortunately, they're just not good for Abra. Red apricorns, I think they give the love ball. Green apricorns, I'm going to take one of these. Green apricorns, I think, make them friendly. Blue apricorns are nice because they're lure balls, and those are very good. You want to have a bunch of lure balls before you head over to Kanto. That makes catching some of those Pokemon that are high levels much, much easier. Ones that can do waterfall and so forth. Alright. So, Kurt, I'm going to give you an apricorn, and you're going to make it into a ball for me by tomorrow. I used to think that if he did it in the daytime, he'd be ready by night, but he's not. Like, I think this is funny. Like, you go in, it's like, well, where is he? Well, hey, mister, I want a Pokeball. Are you done yet? Here's what he says. I'm working. Don't bother me. Kurt, you're such a grouch. My gosh, too much coffee, man. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get a white apricorn. Either get another fastball made or sell it for 100 Pokebucks. Okay, here we go. Into the forest. You know, I've talked to her. She doesn't say much. What does this guy say? Hello? The forest is big. Be careful. Do not get lost. Don't you hate it that in red, blue, gold, and silver you can't be a girl? I'm glad they changed that in Crystal. So, when I first started playing, it did kind of annoy me. I did want to be a girl. But then I thought, well, you know, I can always give it a girly name, and she'll just be a sloppy girl who dresses in boys' clothes. It is nice that they changed it in Crystal. Although, the sprites are kind of funny. I'm glad that they're able to do things now with customizing the sprites in Pokemon Sun and Moon, so you can do more with skin tones and hair color. Although, the outfits are still something else. I think it would be really cool in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon if you could change into a riding outfit and wear it all the time. Because those riding outfits are pretty fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fight the Metapod. I think that will help with my special defense. Maybe. Not 100% sure on that. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm going to have to share this with, let's use the Fire Pup, my Growlithe. Yeah, you like the riding outfits too. I mean, they're just different, right? They're a little strange, but colorful. Definitely colorful. Imagine if you could make a riding outfit, a Pokemon Alola riding outfit for Halloween. If you live in a warm place. Might be a little cold if you live in North America or in Europe. I think this time of year it's spring in Australia, so people that live in Australia could probably rock that for Halloween. Alright, another Metapod. Alright, Metapod, we did you already. I think it would be fun to put Headbutt on a Pokemon and then come in here and have Shiny Ditto fight some of the use Headbutt on the trees. Do I have a Nintendo Switch? No, I don't. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? I'm waiting, my own opinion is, I'm waiting for it to be around a lot longer, because I think right now the hardware is inconsistent. Some people get Switches that are really good hardware, and some people get Switches that scratch easily and have dust under the screen. And I think $300 is a lot of money to pay for that type of platform. So I would really want them to have the best screens and just really have the, manufacturing bugs kind of worked out. I think the other thing is if there is a main series Pokemon game on the Switch, then I would be more motivated to buy it sooner. You have a DS. Is it a 2DS or 3DS, the one that you have? I ended up getting the 3DS XL only just last year because it's just easier for me to see the big screen. I also have a 2DS from my kids, but the thing about the 2DS is the screen, it's clear, but it is small. You've got a 3DS. So does your DS fold in half, or is it like one piece and it doesn't fold? If it folds in half, most likely it's a 3DS, unless you just got it really, really recently. It could be a new 2DS XL, but as the name suggests, you wouldn't be able to see any 3D on it. Oh my gosh, the encounter rate in this forest this time of day is crazy. It folds. Is that the 2DS? If it folds, it's probably the 3DS. As I say, unless you just got it new in the last couple of months, it's most likely a 3DS. The 2DSs don't, the old 2DSs do not fold. Oh my gosh. I don't want to fight this. I mean, I'm going to fight it because it's good for my Pokemon. I think the main difference with the old 2DS and the 3DS is just that the old 2DS really takes, in my opinion, it takes a long time to load up the games. Like when on my 2DS, when I went to load up Pokemon Sun, it just takes like 45 seconds, which really is a long time. If you're waiting for the game to start, I thought at first that it was broken. Your grandchildren have the 2DS. Now, that's good for them. I think for children, the 2DS is fail-safe. It's more fail-safe. It's by fail-safe, I mean if it's a very young child and they're pressing the wrong buttons, they won't necessarily really hurt it. Oh my gosh, I don't want all these metapods. This is funny, but I'm done. Okay, here we go. Now, this lady will give me a TM, and I'm not getting it right now because I have an idea. Okay, finally we are in the vicinity of Goldenrod, which is where my, it's not really where my adventure ends, but let's see Drowsy turn blue. Okay. Yeah, I can, from here, I can go to the bug catching contest and see if that works. Well, I'm glad you're going to take your nap soon, Link. That's good. Naps are good. Probably dinner if you're in the east coast of North America. It's going to be dinner time soon. Naps are very good. If I stay up all night, then I definitely need naps the next day. I don't know. I didn't really need to do that. So I still have Gyarados here in the daycare. I don't have anything with the Gyarados. Oh, you live in Tennessee. Yeah, so it's going to be dinner time, right? I've been playing. I haven't been live streaming for quite 2 hours yet. I'm going to go another half hour or so, unless something exciting happens, like encounter a shiny. Whoops, what's going on? I hit the wrong button. Multitasking requires practice. Well, thanks for joining me today on the stream. If you care to leave a like, it helps my channel. As I say, I'm fairly new to live streaming, still learning about the technical details and what I need to do to make the live streams more like I want them to be. It's a little tricky, but I'm getting the hang of it. So at this point, I've got Shiny Ditto, still at level 18, has not gotten all the way up. I still have Togepi. I have improved the level of my Growlithe a little bit, and I have Chico in the background. Do you want to trade tomorrow or today? No rush. Let's do it tomorrow. Usually when I get done with the live stream, I have a bunch of maintenance to do with my streaming software. So how about if you DM me on Discord, or if you join my Discord or invite me to be a friend on your Discord, we can arrange a time tomorrow and do some trading. That would be fun. I think that would be great. Thanks for stopping by. And feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel as another way of getting notifications, and I think you can send me a message that way too. I have to check what my settings are. Oh, you subbed. Okay, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. I hope you have a nice nap and a good dinner and a nice rest of the weekend. I'm going to, keep going. All right, not quite there yet. Gonna head over to the bug catching contest. Actually, just before I do that, let's see what's in here that I can turn blue. Abra! Oh, let's see. Okay, it's a female Abra. In my other game, I caught a male Abra. And the only real way to catch Abra is sort of luck. If you don't, I don't have Mean Look or Ghastly or anything on me at the moment. All right, good night, Link. Have a good nap. Have a good nap. What kind of Pokeballs do I have? I think I'm going to use an Ultra Ball. Oh, I only have one Ultra Ball. It's alright. Let's see if I can catch female Abra. Stay. Oh, goodbye. Teleport. Of course. Alright. Let's go play the bug catching contest. Hey, mister. What's out there? The bug catching contest is today, and the rules are simple. I only get to bring in one Pokemon. Okay, you have more than one Pokemon, you'll have to use the Ditto. You know, this is kind of risky. I have no idea what's going to work. I have no idea. And they give me park balls. All right. Let's see if I even last 20 minutes. I have no idea. I guess I can always run. All right. Here we go. I think I'm going to stay on the bike since that will stir up the Pokemon. Let's see if I even last 20 minutes. Well, we've already fought the Caterpies, and we know that doesn't end well. So I'm going to run from this one. Head for another bug. Be funny to see like a Venonat or maybe a Yanma or something. Oh, there's a Weedle. Alright, I'm game. We'll try it. Transform into a Weedle. See if how that goes. There we've got it. Blue Weedle. Poison Sting. It's kind of hard to make progress with poison on poison, although it's possible. Oh yeah, no, that's going to take a long time. Alright, not patient. Let's go find something else. Yeah, not interested in Metapod. Be fun to maybe fight a Pinscher, something. Pinsir. Another Metapod. Let's see. Show me something else. Show me something else. Oh, Beedrill. I like Beedrill. Alright, Beedrill. We're going to do this. Transform. So I'm a level 18. I wonder how this is going to work. Keep going. Go into the yellow. Oh. Alright, we'll try it one more time. Although, it might kill it. I wouldn't be able to catch it then. Oh, alright. Perfect. Let's see if we can catch this. Even though I look like a blue Beedrill. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Come on, come on, stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Oh. Well, I guess I have 20 of these things. Although there's no way to use potions in the bug catching contest. I don't believe. No. Can't get into your pack. My goodness. I don't think I have any move. I wonder if I have a paralyzed move. Hit 3 times. What do I have? Nope, just Fury Attack. Alright, Park Ball. Stay in the ball. Come on, come on. It's never too late. Oh, don't kill me. Just jump in the park ball, for crying out loud. Come on. No! Don't kill. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. Alright. I'm done. I think I didn't catch anything. That would be kind of sorry and sad. We have chosen the winners. Well, it's not me. And that guy caught a Venonat. Yay. And Nick caught a Pinsir. Yay, Nick. Good show. I entertained myself. Does that count? Oh, well, they gave me a berry. Consolation prize. Give me back my Pokemon. That's a good thing. Let's see how beat up my Pokemon are. Oh, alright, so restored my shiny Ditto after I fainted. Great. Let's go out and take our shiny Ditto to Ecruteak City. I know some people call it Ecruteak, but I don't think that was the intention. I think it was meant to be a pun on Ecruteak. I get to battle the twins. Long before there were double battles, there were twins. Jigglypuff. Oh my gosh! Yay, we get to see what shiny Ditto looks like, finally. Fighting a Jigglypuff. Alright. Pound. I have a feeling that... Let's see if I can put it to sleep. It's definitely faster than I am. Alright. Let's try... We're going to use Togepi and see if we can charm them. Lower their attack. Harshly lower it, rather. Charm is quite good that way. Sweet kiss. Okay, confusion helps. Let's see if we can get Metronome to do something good. Let's pull out the stops here. I'll use Chico. No, come back. Let's see how Jigglypuff's special defense is. Nice. Although Disable is pretty rough to get early in a trainer battle. Alright, we finally leveled up our shiny Ditto. That should help its friendship. Clefairy. Yes, I want to get Togepi a little more experience points because it's about to evolve. I would love to have Togetic. Encore after a charm is not usually very good for the opponent. And I will go ahead and switch. Let's switch over to Chico. go ahead and do a Razor Leaf against its special defense. Nice. All right, I got a crit. Nice, nice, nice. And we're defeated. Great name for twins. Alrighty then, here we go. Oh my gosh, Stantler. That ought to be interesting. Stantler's very strong. Probably Ditto may not prevail on its own. So here we have so shiny blue Ditto transforming into Stantler makes blue Stantler, which looks like a reindeer to me. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can put you to sleep. All right, see how long you stay asleep. Okay, tackle. Still asleep? Okay, good, because Stantler's really strong attack compared to Ditto. So here we go. That should be good. Yeah, very good. So it's now nightfall in my game, and not quite nightfall where I live in North America, but it's all right. So we've been streaming about 2 hours now, and I'll go for probably another 10 or 15 minutes, I think. But I do encourage people to drop a like in the chat. It helps support my channel. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, you can click the link below, or if you would like to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is TheGameNGrannie. Gamen is spelled G-A-M-E-N. Granny is spelled G-R-A-N-N-I-E. And you can also see the link in my description if you're interested. I do announce my live streams and my regular video uploads on Twitter. I just don't quite have a regular streaming schedule yet. I'm kind of new to this, and it always surprises me how much longer it takes to get set up in reality than it does in my mind. In my mind, I think, oh yeah, I'll just set it up. But it actually can take a while. Alright, so the shiny Ditto, the stats have improved somewhat, going up a level. Togepi, we need 207. I think I'll put this back to the front of my party. I would really like to get that leveled up. Growlithe, 568 more points to level up. And Chico, which is my Bayleaf, has 408 points. So yeah, I'll go ahead and just put Togepi up at the front of my party. See if we can get that going. That would be a nice thing to do before I end the stream. So on the bike, and what would we like to battle? Let's head over to Olivine, get some berries, and battle a little bit. Grabbed a berry, good plan. What do we have? Oh, Rattata. Rattata, better than Eradicate if all you're trying to do is wipe it out before it wipes you out. At least we'll lower the attack a little bit. How about fight this with Chico? Hyper Fang is quite powerful, relatively speaking. Alright, goodbye. 64 points. I guess we have a ways to go before we get to evolve Togepi into Togetic. Miltank! I don't have a Miltank! Alright. Gotta get over on Miltank before it tries a rollout, because then I will be done. Oh! Alright. Alright, you got your berry. Glad I have that. What can we do? I guess we'll use Chico. See if we can capture this Miltank. How about poison? Alright, now it's just a question of time. Hopefully I won't crit it at the wrong time and miss my chance to catch it. No! Okay, there's the crit. My poison. Alright, I only have a few chances to catch it here. I think I used up my Ultra Ball and didn't buy more. Oh, do I have a Heavy Ball? Oh, I don't. Alright, well, we'll just hope for the best with the Pokeballs. At least it's in the red. Stay in the ball. Miltank. Come live on my farm. Oh, is poison going to kill it? See, no matter how many defense curls it does, poison is still going to take the same amount. Oh, okay, I get one more chance. One more chance. Miltank, stay in the ball, please. I know you want to live on my farm. Oh, you don't. You don't want to live on my farm. You don't want to be turned into steak. Oh, so sad. Goodbye, Miltank. We'll have to catch you on another day. Okay, is it time to evolve? Togepi, you can do it. Yay, Togepi's evolving. Da 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 da. Keep going, keep going. Come on, Togepi, Togepi. Togetic! Yay. Now I can breed for a shiny Togepi, because Togepi itself can't breed. Ah, life is good. We accomplished one of the stream objectives today, which was getting Togepi evolved. Mintberry, yeah. Nice. Let's go and talk to the farmer man. Farmer man, you know what I want. How much is it gonna cost? Everyone wants a drink. Feeding Miltank berries. Oh, it's not giving you milk? Oh, I haven't. I better go check on Miltank. What's going on in here, ladies? Mumu is sick? She needs lots of berries. Well, let me get a second opinion. Mumu is sick. She needs lots of berries. Okay, two opinions agree. Moo. Its cry is weak. Give a berry to Miltank? Yes. Okay. How you doing, Miltank? Moo. Its cry is weak. Give a berry. Yes. Moo. Its cry is weak. Miltank, how many berries do you want? A little healthier. Moo? Really? You sure you're not a bear? Bears like berries. Moo. Its cry is weak. Yes? How many berries is it going to take? Oh! Became quite healthy. Moo? What? I think it's going to take all the berries. Unless I go out and I come in and talk to the little girl. Moo is sick. What kind of a hog is she? How many berries do I have left? I have 2 berries left. Let me go talk to the farmer before I give Moo my last berry. Nope. Okay. I have a feeling that I may have to come back in the morning because that's when cows are more inclined to give milk. Moo. Its cry is weak. Give a berry. Give a berry to Miltank. Miltank became totally healthy. Okay, I'm getting out of here while the getting is good. How'd you like my moo milk? My moo milk. Give it to me for 500. Yes, I'll take some. 100 hit points. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. Now, if you go back in after you buy milk, he's like once a day. Although, I think if you do it, I think he will do it more often than once a day. And then usually, I don't know, usually in here there's a nugget somewhere. I might have already gotten the nugget. I think I already got the nugget that's in here. All right, good deal. Let's go back to Goldenrod. And, well, actually, before we do that, I didn't want to get in a battle. I should have thought about that. Pokefan Derek wants to battle. What you got? You've got a Pikachu. Well, I've got a Togetic, and I can confuse it. Double team. It's alright. Alright, we got Sweet Kiss going. And Togetic is still normal type. I don't know if it's flying as well now that it's evolved. If it is, then I'm going to be in trouble with Pikachu's electric move. Let's go to, let's see, let's just do Ditto on a Pikachu. This ought to be fun. Blue Ditto, shiny Ditto. Let's fight the Pikachu. Fight. Transform. I think this is going to be hard to fight if I can't hit him. Oh. You know. Let me see. Grass isn't very vulnerable to electric. Confusion was very strong in Gen 2. It lasted for a long time. It was nerfed in later gens of Pokemon. Let's go for Poison. Oh, I'm going to be paralyzed, am I? I'll keep trying to poison you. Let's see if that will work against the evasion. Huh. I knew it can work. How about synthesis? Synthesis at night is not as strong, but it does refill my HP somewhat, which will help me battle this guy. He only has one Pokemon, but if the Pokemon has a very high level of evasion, that can take a while. Chico's attack missed. Let's do it again. Let's try poison. Yes, for some reason it is avoiding the poison powder. Let's go for cut. Wow. Try again. Poison powder usually has an accuracy of 75%, 75% out of 100. At least I finally got that on. Yeah, it might take a long time, but we can prevail. Oh, it's got a berry. Well, I've got synthesis, so there. Guess I'll have to wait for the poison to do its work. What do I have the most of? I have a lot of those. A lot of cut PP left, so I should be fine. I think it looks like poison is doing 1/8 damage each time. Maybe not. Looks like 1/8, I would guess. Yeah, okay, so we're going to prevail in this battle on the next turn. Yep, that's the way to do it. If you don't have strong Pokemon, poison will work. Alright, I got some Pokebucks, sent some to Mom, and now it's time to head back. We've got a lot done in this stream. Well, got a lot fooling around with Blue Ditto, mostly to help Blue Ditto boost some friendliness values before we put him in the daycare. We can double check how that's worked out from all this riding around and battles and leveling up, and we only leveled up a little bit, but it was something. Let's try to get these controls a little better here. Let me see how my HP is. Alright, we evolved Togepi. Let's put Shiny Ditto out in front for a little more fun before we get back. And let's heal him up with a berry. From the paralysis, I guess I'd do it the other way. Out of the pack. And Paralyzed Cure Berry should be in here somewhere. Use it on Shiny Ditto. Using items helps increase friendship. Alright, head back to Goldenrod. There we go. All right, let's see. Hoot Hoot, you're about to turn blue, or at least you're going to think you see in a blue mirror. Okay. Peck. One good peck deserves another. Now, tackle is stronger than peck, except, of course, peck in this case, you'd have stab, same type attack bonus. One more time. We're going to make fast work of you, Hoot Hoot. Your blue doppelganger is going to finish you off. Good thing, because I only get 5 PP of each move. 2 of those moves are status moves. Alright, here we go. Away, away. So let's go to this nice lady. Have her tell me how friendly my shiny Ditto may have become through our adventure. Over 2 hours of riding around with our shiny blue Ditto. I think I will do one last thing to boost its friendship a little bit more and see if I have any berries left. Regular berries. I have 1 berry left. Regular berry. I'll use it on shiny Ditto, and that should help with its friendship. Wait, where's the lady? Oh, here you are. Sorry, missed you. If you treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Oh, let me see your Ditto. You should treat it better. It's not used to you. Well, that's because I traded it and it's just being ornery. No, 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 we've already done that. I'm trying to leave. Goodbye. Maybe Ditto will feel happier in the morning with another haircut. Alright, thank you everybody for watching my stream today, and some of you are watching silently, and thank you others for who chimed in and joined the chat. If you have the urge to donate and help others, there should be a card linked to the video that would allow you to donate directly to a nonprofit organization that helps the recovery in the economic recovery in Puerto Rico. They need help, and people who are inclined to donate, you can help them. So thanks for watching, everyone. Again, this is the GameNGrani on my YouTube channel. My Twitter is also TheGameNGrannie. Links in the description if you would like to join my Discord, or if you already have a Discord, if you would like to give me a friend request and I will answer it with the same. Thanks for watching, and have a good weekend. Talk to you soon.